Hello, the Brew Crew, and welcome to what is this called? Shiny Chat Sunday. Not recording this on a Sunday, on a Saturday. We are here again in X, shiny hunting for whatever is on this route. I believe at least an Absol would be cool. But I want to talk about some serious stuff or whatever. First of all, or I guess it will be two things to talk about. The other major thing I might say later, but first of all, I did break up with my boyfriend. I hope it's not, I at least said that it was not from me, no hard feelings or such. I just feel like, I don't know if we will be back together later on or whatever. I'm not sure, I just want, that is me typical to drop stuff. But well, I guess I should have my microphone near here so you can hear me, whatever. But yeah, it was just this other thing where, yeah, I feel like I need a space and time to think also. And also because I'm feeling a little bit low. I don't know if you can hear it, but yeah, I feel a little bit. I don't know if it to call it anxiety or just worried. Anxiety might be a too strong word for it, but at least worried. Or it's kind of silly to be worried because. Yeah, it's probably stupid to be worried of it. This is probably, which probably Beck would say, things are anyway in the end going to turn out good and such. You just have to give stuff time, that's all. So I'm really, I don't know, I'm tossing about with this subject, but I feel like it's difficult to get into. First of all, it's just I'm not comfortable in my male body. I'm not comfortable with my beard. I recently now started to shave once a week. I might do it even more times a week or whatever, but yeah, and I do not feel like I'm a super macho guy. You probably already know it. I'm pretty nerdy and such, even if I like to watch football and like to run and such, but I just feel like, feeling wise, I feel like I'm more a girl. And yeah, I just feel like sometimes I might feel more like a guy and sometimes I might feel more like a girl, whatever. So yeah, I'm just worried that someone will come, or that my mother will come here, so I will stop a while and be back, or I'll be back later. I just got a little bit paranoid there. I have not told my parents. It's probably not the best, but I am going to tell my parents about this stuff when I meet my psychotherapist, because I feel like that would be the best. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you here and tell you stuff. But sometimes I feel like I'm more of a girl or whatever. But clothes, I have just male clothes or whatever, but I want to have more female clothes. Maybe not like dresses and skirts and such, but yeah, or at least unisex clothes. I don't even know what I am at. I'm probably going to miss some encounters, but oh well. So yeah. So the thing that I would say I am, most of the time it's said just to be transsexuality, but I don't like to use the term transsexual because it towards too much to sexuality, and trans I feel like is more identity, who I'm attracted to. I am bisexual after all, or maybe even I believe something is called a pansexual or something, where where the gender isn't even important, it's just important the personality or whatever. But yeah, I feel like it's just a bad term for it, so I'm usually just say, or would say, that I'm transgender. And I want to talk to you, or I want to tell you also that you might think that I want to be Supergirl or whatever. That I've seen many. I would use the term female to male. No, I said the wrong thing. I mean male to female. Those who are born guys or male that want to change to the opposite gender, and they like hate their old identity or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know, when you're, yeah, that was what I was going to say. When you're like young or whatever, or when you're a kid, it's like kid before like teenager and stuff. It doesn't really matter what gender you have and such, but then it's like all the boys are with all the boys and all the girls is with all the girls. I believe, like, okay, some of the time it isn't like that, and I feel like I can. I was even not even popular in like what is call it in school or high school for that matter either. I had some that I talked to and such, but I was not like the popular one. But of course it was most like that at least in my class at high school, that girls was with girls and guys was with guys in, yes, friends. But if they wanted to if they wanted to have sex, of course they would have it with the opposite gender. And yeah, I don't feel either like very included in that term or whatever, or included in that. So yeah, but I feel like I've always been very wondering and very thinkable person. I don't know if that's even a word in English, but well, we will go with it. Whatever. Just think a lot, and even when I was a kid, I just felt like I wasn't a guy, but I wasn't a girl either. I was like just a human or whatever. I like to say that it's, first of all, you're a human. It's so stupid to talk about gender all the time. Some gender is for some jobs and such. I do not really care about that. I think it's just stupid. But yeah, so I would say that my identity or gender, or I don't know. I don't even want to use gender, so, but my identity is non-binary, so I feel like I want to say it like this, that sometimes I feel like a girl more, but maybe not, never like 100% girl or 100% guy, more like in percentage or whatever, maybe like 60-40 or 50-50 or whatever. And sometimes I even don't even feel like nor a girl or a guy. So yeah, I just feel like I want to combine my, I don't know, combine my maleness with a softer female side. And yeah, I don't know if I should talk too much, getting into too many details, but I can say so much that I remember when I was like little, probably 6. I say I should not go into too many details or whatever, but then it was time I was probably in the shower and I felt a certain hatred to specific body parts. But that is also that I don't know. You get used to what you have down there or whatever to say. Sorry for getting into very specific sexual regions or whatever. Or gender regions or whatever. I'm sorry about that if it grows you out. I try to not say the two what do you call it? I try to just not say the two gross words or whatever. But I'm thinking of not. Yes, I guess I could talk about my transition. Was that, and so far I need to have an examination or some test by a psychiatrist and a psychologist, and I believe it's many others, which you need to meet and do a lot of tests to find out what sort of diagnose you fall into, or even if they feel like you are trans. So it's kind of weird when you feel yourself that you are that. You know, after all, yourself, your best, I want to say. I have, after all, lived with myself. Yeah, I feel like that is a good thing to say. I feel like you know yourself the best. It sounds egoistic or something, I know, but I mean, think of it, it's true. You know what you like and you know what you dislike and such. And I don't know. Yeah, but it will be a long journey. I read that it is probably 2 years. All in all, it will take to change. I will probably not get an operation or anything, even if I would like to change certain parts of my body. I feel like it's just too risky with the operation, and I want to have female breasts, but I feel like the size is not the matter, just that I feel more comfortable in my body, and I almost feel like the getting rid of the facial hair and all the hair on my body is even more important. Just feeling more gender neutral, or more less manly, or whatever to say. Always when people say less manly, it's something bad, but I think it's something good actually. I wish that people could be like not so macho and all, or yeah. Wouldn't that be a better place in the world? Or also, if not girls, or I mean, female politician was not to be like male politicians. I mean, like being tough and all, and that's true. I just feel like the world could maybe be better. I don't know, or whatever. I'm just drafting out, I guess, right now. But it was something else I was about to say, but unfortunately I lost it in my clouds of thought. But oh yeah, now I remember. I want to get third legal gender, since I feel like I don't fit as a male, and I don't fit as a female leader, so I would like the most if it said on my passport or my IDs that I was like non-binary or something else, or gender X or something. But unfortunately, right now in the world, it's just, I believe, 5 places in the world where you actually can get the third gender, and the best place for that is Australia and New Zealand. So I don't know if that is a good idea to move to Australia. And as everything transgendering and such, even if I'm not going to do operation like a laser treatment to get removed of all hair on the body, it costs a lot and such, so as always you need to save up a lot of money for that and such. But yeah, I just wanted you to know that I'm transgender and non-binary. That was actually everything. And I want you to still to, even if I tell you, just like if it's like I've seen other, I hate the fucking term coming out, or whatever it's called in English. I believe it's called almost the same in English and Swedish, but I hate that term because it should not be a thing. I mean, I wish it was so in the world where when it was brought up that would just be the true thing, or the true thing, or everyone would assume that you like everyone, whatever, and you can be however you want from the beginning. But it is not like that, unfortunately. I wish it was like on the opposite side, that heterosexual people could like, or if yeah, almost like that the heterosexual would come up. But I guess it wouldn't be not good for them, but I feel like they have everything for granted and such, which it isn't for us transgender people. But my battery is around low, so I guess I should get my battery saver here. Oh, sorry there, but well, I guess I should not talk too much more, or I don't know. I just felt like I had so much to say or whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There was that. I should have written a script or something, but I also want to talk from the bottom of my heart, or how I feel and such. It feels weird to just write a script what I want to say. The most important thing you can take away from this video, which is not anything with the shinies here, is just to I will anyway be the same person, or I will have the same personality. I'll probably like the same thing. Yeah, I'm still the same person, just that I do not feel comfortable in, I guess, the gender that I'm assigned to, whatever. And it was nice. I talked. I guess I should not go into detail because that was a personal talk after all. But I talked to Beck, and I felt like I did get good feedback from her, and also her, I believe it was her first a cup of tea or whatever. I might link that in the description, where she also talked about a very personal thing. I'm not going to say it here because I do not know if she wants me to say it. So, but yeah, she did give me courage also to do this, and I feel like I did not want to do a face cam or whatever, because yeah, you don't want to see just. I don't want to say that I'm depressed. I want to say that I'm just low. I'm just down or whatever. I don't know. It's maybe a little bit frustrating because things take time and such, and things you just have to be patient. I guess that is everything. Things take time. That is also what you can take from this. Whatever it is, things take time. It takes time to grow on YouTube. It takes time to transgender. It takes time to learn new people. It takes time to be good at YouTube. It takes time to get in shape. It takes time and effort to lose weight. Yeah, all stuff in this world just takes time, and you just have to be patient in the long run, and I will be that, because recent years I have, as you probably know, I was, or even if you don't know, I will anyway say it. I'm sorry if this is a long video also, but I was depressed at summer of 2004, and I was like depressed probably for at least a year or something, and it was a really tough and really long time. I never had such long depression. I had depressions before, but not as long. So yeah, I feel like after that it was just a turning point. First of all, I got to learn more about. I have had Asperger's syndrome since I was 9, but I get to talk, or I was in a place where I could meet other young people with Asperger's syndrome in Sweden. I also learned to lecture some about Asperger's syndrome, which some of the guys which I met there, they are still lecturing on Asperger's syndrome. I have not started to do that or whatever. I'm thinking of more doing stand-up about Asperger's syndrome or such, because I feel like yeah, it could be fun, and it could be really good for people with not diagnosis to understand. I don't know why I'm almost getting emotional now. I'm starting crying. I'm sorry about that. I guess it is very personal talk after all, but I will not cry here or whatever, because I don't want to. But yeah, I just, after that depression, I just got to learn more about myself, and I realized more about myself. I looked back on, I talked a lot with my psychotherapist, and I looked back on my childhood and everything, and things that had been tough and such, to becoming non-binary or transgender earlier. Because when I was like teenager was such, I had so much worry and so much anxiety, and also I was like very lonely. Really started this on YouTube, where I like met, okay, sure, friends on internet is not like real friends, but they almost is anyway, I feel like, because sometimes I feel like you can be more true to YouTube friends and more close to them as such, even if you're not close to them physically or so. You don't meet them every day, but you can like say hi or good morning on Twitter or on Skype or such, and yeah, I just feel like that's great. I've gotten a lot of advice also from people that is older than me and have more life experience, just like Beck. So I feel like it's great. And I will keep up doing YouTube as long as I feel like it. Yeah, so that was probably also maybe one of the reasons why I haven't uploaded also too much. Also, I did not know what to do after that Nuzlocke I did and such, and I have not feel so motivated to show them. I mean, I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's just too competitive on Showdown. Maybe do Wi-Fi battle or something, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not good enough for it. I don't know. I feel like I've talked too long, so I should probably go or let you have a good day, good Sunday. But it was nice to chatting to you here, or tell you about personal stuff as such. I hope you still like me as a person, and don't judge me before who I am or whatever. As I said, I'm still the same personality, and I will still make YouTube videos and Nuzlocke videos and such. I had one other thing I might, or I guess I'm probably going to mention it on Skype later, but I will. But anyway, I'm probably going to put Beck's video as well in, so you can check that out also. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I see you soon again, so bye!